Oh look, I got a halo above my head. Well, it's kind of obviously the light from there in the mirror behind me. Hi kittens, I'm Andrew, but on the internet most people call me Dougan. I don't know why they do that. At this point I can't imagine a big caption saying, "Because I call myself Dougan." Sorry. Hey kittens, welcome back to Talkie Tuesday. And yes, you can hear some random noise in the background. We have the neighbours I've got the builds in. I can't do anything about that, but at least I've got my Yeti microphone back. As you also might remember, obviously from 2 Sundays ago, I said obviously my brother hadn't actually managed to borrow my Yeti mic. So obviously the sound quality just sounds as if I had my head up my ass, and I'm going very fast here. Today's video, Talkie Tuesday, I'm going to be just spewing some nonsense out of my mouth. So I do apologise if you came along for a very deep and meaningful kind of thought here. I won't say I'm embracing my inner Archfiend, I'm just rolling things off the top of my head here. But I wouldn't say that Archfiend ever does things off the top of his head. He has a whole thought process as far as I'm concerned, watching the Archfiend's content. He has a full thought process about each video, what he wants to do with it. And I'm getting sidetracked here. Now, title of the video, reasonably accurate, except for one minor detail. There's obviously, you can see there's a big question mark at the end of it there. Obviously, there's only one size of question mark you can have in type pasting on YouTube anyway there. However, leaving YouTube. No, I'm not. Okay? Now, backstory to that. Okay? Suffice to say, I've been a naughty boy, and I've been punished. Or I am being punished. I recently got a community guideline strike against my account back in January. Now, the backstory to that is I've obviously pissed someone off, and they've actually gone through all my videos and found ones to flag up there. Now, in all fairness, how I've only managed to get 3 strikes on my account, 3 videos identified as being crap. Actually, prior to this, I had like 4 others that were tagged for something else, but I didn't get a community guideline strike as well, so that's the really weird bit there. But I've had identified 3 videos because I actually had tags in the description, okay? And in all fairness, we've been warned about this to take them out. And I got lazy. In all fairness, you probably noticed that there's been very little activity on this account since about April of last year. And I blame going off to Dubai. I blame joining a gym, joining Tinder, meeting a girl, enjoying my time with said girl. There was kind of some kind of a dodgy mistake there, so I do apologise there. And work. So there's rock climbing. Oh my god, so much rock climbing. But sorry, does that show up there? No, it doesn't. Okay. Suffice to say, I've actually saw today, but that's a different story, shall we say? Suffice to say, I'm getting fit and all that kind of malarkey, having fun with it. Hence, there's less time for this business. And I've lost my train of thought here. Crap. Obviously, I'd pissed someone off. I've had been watching my account. Obviously, notifications were looking for tags, descriptions, making sure everyone's playing right. In all fairness, I should have been doing it from the start anyway there. But I think part of my mentality was I've seen so many people abusing the system and got off without being punished. I'm probably safe. I've since now gone actually and looked for all those people who have been abusing the system. Not an ounce of extra tag in their description of that box, okay? And obviously I've discovered there's some nice new features on YouTube. The mass edit function that they've included. Wow, that's pretty damn dope, that actually. So I was really impressed with that. And likewise, the new community comments section as well. You can actually see people who are actually interacting with your video, and likewise, obviously. Sorry, I had a notification on my tablet there. Likewise, people who are interacting, regularly commenting, discussing, people interaction. I'm liking some of the things they've actually changed with YouTube. I want to know there's perhaps 1 or 2. I think there's 2 more things that I want them to change, but I'll look at that another time if you don't mind there. But 3 videos got tagged as being in violation of community guidelines, and I got a strike against my account there. So essentially, I'm no longer in good standing. I've lost access to live streaming. Likewise, the branding, I can't change that itself. Or likewise, obviously, the featured content and cards. Mind you, I wasn't using cards to start off anyway. That's something new, apparently. I don't know what it is. If you see anybody using cards, that's fabulous there. But I was using the little featured content which pops up at the bottom left-hand side of the video there. I just literally left it for the most recent video uploaded, so I can't switch it off, the tabs that sounds, and it always pops up 30 seconds into the video. No matter what I'm doing, it's there. The most recent video I've created, it's there. And likewise, you can obviously see the Christmas avatar logo, which there's not much more I can do about it. It's just there. But video 1 was essentially me people talking about the death of Paul Walker and the driver he was with. Sorry, Raj, whatever your guy's name was. Unless you're famous, people don't give a shit about you. The second one was I did a spoof dissection of the creative content released by Activision for Nuketown 2025. I said, looking at this single snapshot, we can obviously tell there's a bus in it, and this and this and this, and I was literally just pulling shit out of my ass on that one there. And likewise, I literally over-analysed the cover art for the Call of Duty Ghosts that came out in 2013. Losing track of where I am in time here. So, unfortunately, 3 videos, they actually had excessive tags in the description. I got caught. But there's no two ways about it. I've been put on a naughty set. And then the second kicker, they then sent me, after this got flagged up, then got sent an email saying, obviously, you've had a community guideline struck against you. Any more violations will switch off monetization. I thought, fair enough, keep my nose clean, shouldn't be a problem. I'm going to say start of this month, end of last month, I had a notification from UMG for saying that they'd identified the music in my Jay-Z 99 Problems spoof video. Now, here's the issue itself. I thought I actually had full creative right for that itself there, because A, it wasn't the actual video, the actual music for it itself. It actually used a karaoke edition, which, if you actually look at the terms, obviously the karaoke site, it was actually all recorded from scratch. Obviously, I'm going to say technically I overlooked the one bit, obviously, that the karaoke tracks is for non-commercial use, which I would have thought, okay, well, fair enough. The people that made the karaoke track haven't pulled me up on that. I'm safe for now. Okay, it's obviously UMG. This isn't your copyright. To respect. Obviously, I've used a karaoke track from that person. I've included the link. About 2 weeks later after that, so quite recently, okay, I got an email back saying they've rejected my dispute and reinstated their copyright claim. So essentially, rather than me just acknowledging the copyright claim, I was just slipped under the radar. I actually disputed it, and then I got smacked again. Okay, and also, but said smacking itself there, I actually then got I got the email saying you've had your monetization switched off, and then after that, UMG have reinstated their copyright claim itself. I'll find the emails at some point there. Have them on screen for you to have a look at and giggle at my expense there. And also events, when I saw that, I actually put that onto my Facebook thingy. If you're actually watching any of my videos, good news, no more adverts. Bad news, I'm not getting paid for it anymore. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! But this is where I say, let's be honest. I think I did my tax return recently for that financial year in question. For the entire year of doing YouTube, I earned just about what I earned doing a month as an optician there. So this hasn't been a very profitable hobby, okay? It's a bit of fun. And obviously now having my monetization switched off, it's made me reevaluate it. I'm thinking, should I close this down? Should I try and fight this? What do I do with it? Do I go next door? Or do I look for someone to sponsor me elsewhere? Do I just close this account down, scuttle it? I haven't decided there. Hence, obviously, the title of the video, leaving YouTube. No, I'm not leaving YouTube. That's the core mechanic behind it itself there. This is just a simple platform, video hosting site, which I'm going to treat this video editing thing as a hobby. Okay. Granted, I have less time for this hobby than I used to. Okay. Gym, girl, friend. Climbing, getting fit, work, shenanigans with my friends. It involves alcohol. Usually on a Friday night. So, do I really need to be providing any extra hassle there? So I'm thinking, no. I'm effectively going to be going back to grassroots. I think I've perhaps over-exemplified this point in the past. I've said any video you see on this account is because I want to make it. It's doubly the case now. I'm not doing this for money, okay? I'm doing a video because I want to do it, okay? Which obviously most recently, last Sunday, we just had obviously the StarCraft Sunday or Subscriber Sunday. Along the way, I've amassed over 8,000 followers here. How? I don't know is my general tagline. I'm almost certain it's down to that one video I did, obviously, with StarCraft 2, Heart of a Swarm movie or extended cuts video, and it is literally just, I took all the cutscenes and just stuck them together. That's all I did. I put like a little intro at the start, little outro at the end there, and I can still spot there's one glaring editing mistake I left in there, or two actually. One of them I should have clipped out when I infected a Protoss with a lava. I should have clipped a bit out. It doesn't fit with the entire sequence at all. You have it one segment and you never touch it again. Which I think when they did the original game, they were looking for something different to do. You know, here's an indoor campaign. You can be a little swarm, a little lava. Yay! Squeak, 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 squeak. Infect people. And the other bit, obviously, there's an actual click button for intro, but click button for cutscene. I actually left clipped in. I'm like, oh my god, how the hell to do that? Something asinine. And I actually got to a point. Actually, I've realised actually I can't edit this video anymore because once it's on YouTube, because it actually had so many video hits, YouTube won't let me edit it. So I've got to leave that shit in there. Nothing I can do with it, mind. Which I think is obviously one thing I'd like to see obviously YouTube do in the future, is to see upload new variant of this file. So essentially replace this video with a corrected variant. Okay, Vimeo has it, Blip.tv has it. I should probably have a look at Dailymotion and see if they got it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if Dailymotion has it there. And that's where I'm sure all these people have come from. So in essence, Subscriber Sunday, I want to give back to the people that watch my crap. If people want shout outs, happily offer shout outs or things like that. If you've got something awesome you want me to share with people, happy to do that here. Don't get me wrong. As I said, I want to say, sound a bit melodramatic. I'm a busy person. I don't always have time. No, I always have time to do it. I might just take a little while to get there. Okay. Essentially, every time I get a YouTube comment, I actually do read it. Okay. And this year, through working day, I get at least about 10 comments from that YouTube video I was talking about a day. Okay, so I'm methodically reading through them, and every time I can actually reply to one, which someone has, when I can reply to one that's consistent with everything else, I will reply to them. Okay, I read every comment. I'll try and reply to every single one as well. Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I'm that big that I won't read the comments or reply to them. That's just bullshit. I know people with smaller view hits, and they make a video. That's it. They don't care. It's done. I made my video. Go away. Be gone. Sorry, Thursday before that Sunday, the Thursday prior to that, I'm going to say I had a bit of a throwback Thursday. I actually uploaded my oldest ever video. Well, the oldest ever video I can put my hands on. Okay, there was one older video filmed in Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, which knows. And looking back, that was just pure shit. Thank God I lost it. Hence I'm happy to say, obviously, the CSS video you saw on Thursday just gone. I'm not going to give you a link in the description. You can just go to the main account. You'll see #TBT. You can't really miss it. That was my oldest first creation. First to Machinima, before I even knew what the concept of Machinima itself was. And I think that's the whole quadrant mechanic behind it. So that's why it's taken so long for me to do something with this. Because don't get me wrong, it's probably about a fortnight now since obviously I was told monetization has been switched off there. So, as it stands, my current plan is to appeal my community guideline strike. Okay. Once I've done that, I see nothing wrong with me then applying for monetization. Now, obviously, as I did say in the video, is that there's no way to reapply for monetization. So I'm not quite sure I'm going to do with that. For I know, it might take 6 months. It does have to say if I've been good, it may be reapplied in 6 months' time. So I don't know. So as far as I'm concerned, there's no adverts on these videos, okay, or none like my crafting, okay. If you see an advert, I could be a dick and say, tell me what advert you see. I might approach at a later point there. But if you see an advert, it's not by my own generation, okay. I'm going back to core mechanics. I'm going to do stuff I want. So I want to say you probably less activity. I'm going to say there's probably going to be at least one video a week. StarCraft, for goodness sake. Weren't you listening at the start? Sorry, I got a little bit off tangent here. It's later on in the day I originally planned this to be, and I've actually taken a bit more time than I thought I would. Forgive me, obviously, if this isn't because I've actually applied very much editing to it. Essentially, all I've done is actually taken the video itself and just rotated it around so that everything's all level, put a little icon in the corner that's gradually spinning around. I've just realised I'm probably spinning around the wrong pit. It's probably by here at the moment. by there. Ish. I don't know. Haven't decided. I'm not going to... Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to go to the end of the video just to make sure I'm synchronized by here for where the avatar is. And then make sure everything else syncs up there. I'll probably include, obviously, a bit of screenshot where I've been told, I've been given a being a naughty person, and obviously what happens next. And I'll keep the kids informed as what happens next. But I need to go to Rockface. Yeah. Every day I'm climbing, bitch. Oh yes, as you can see, I'm going grey. Focus! I'm going grey. Which at the moment, it's, that's obviously why it looks like I've actually got a bit of a, from this angle, there, it looks like I've got a pointy beard. It's not pointy, it's just literally the grey is growing there to make it look like a single stub. I don't know. I could tolerate, oh, for goodness sake, just focus, would you? I could perhaps tolerate, obviously, with regards to if it was just like, salt and pepper, but obviously just chunks of it. I mean, fuck. So, thusly, I can't imagine myself upgrading anytime soon this monstrosity of a camera itself, because I have no functional need to upgrade it. I'm not doing anything of a productive value there that needs high grade quality. Itchy leg. But obviously, I've also discovered, I can record things on the iPad, which obviously, that's what I was looking at a moment ago. And I recently upgraded my camera phone at last. Well, upgraded my phone, my smartphone. I will be looking that into some kind of a rock climbing hard case. What was that notification? Okay, I can leave that till later. I hope I can leave it later. But I'm going to cut a little bit there. I'm going to say ciao for now. I was about to say adios. Or this relates to the young lady I met. Auf Wiedersehen!